Hi, I'm Jonathan M0JSX here in the Martin Lynch & Son showroom, and welcome to something for the weekend for this week. And we're going to have a look around our used, and also a quick plug to say that we're at the RSGB convention this weekend at Kent's Hill in Milton Keynes. So come and see myself and Tony if you're popping down. We're in the usual place, but different part of the room this year. Let's look around our used section at the moment. So we're going to walk this way first. And we're going to start off with the Kenwood TS480HX. This, of course, is the 200 watt model. You lose the ATU, but you gain an additional PA to give you 200 watts out. Fully boxed and complete at $799. I think that's probably the cheapest 200 watt radio that we've got on our shelves at the moment. In fact, it is, and it's in a fantastic condition. You can see you can supply with all the brackets, etc., as you would expect from our Martin Lynch & Sons. It comes there, as I say, $799 for that one. Moving along, a 590 SG from Kenwood at under the grand mark, a fantastic purchase and a great saving off new. Of course, fully boxed and complete. Not a mark on the radio that I can see very obviously. Again, 590 SG. I've been banging on about these for quite a long time, about how they are absolutely superb for CW. Also excellent on SSB and data modes as well, with the USB port on the back, as many modern radios have on them. $999 gets you that. Anelacraft K3, we've had this one for a few weeks. We've just done a little price reduction on it, so it's now $14.95. The full specs on this one, because it has got quite a bit inside, are on the website, hamradio.co.uk/used. You look up the K3 and you can see all of the options that are in it. Of course, if you're familiar with Anelacraft items, you'll know that pretty much everything is an option, including the 100 watt PA. This one does have the 100 watt PA, but to say all the specs are on the website for that. But $14.95, a great bargain to be had, particularly if you look at Anelacraft new prices from the States. Just coming to us, an FTM400 XDE. This is the latest version of the FTM400, 2 meters and 70 sems, 50 watts out for FM and C4FM system fusion. Of course, also with GPS on board as well, so you can do things like APRS as well. Essentially, it's £100 off the new price, and it pretty much is brand new. The customer we bought it from bought it, didn't use it really, sort of got it out of the box a couple of times to make sure it worked. $269, so it is fully boxed and complete. Let's just go along the bottom shelf now, Gary, because we have here an FT2000, which is also a new in today. The 100 watt model being the non-D version, but it is in fantastic condition. There's I was cleaning this earlier on and noticed I'll be honest, you're probably not going to see it on camera, but there is the tiniest bit of wear just on this top bezel, just where I think the previous operator of this was right-handed, put his fingers there and then put the on and off button. It's tiny. You certainly won't see it on the camera. In fact, under the lighting down this end of the showroom, I'm struggling to see it myself, but I know it was there earlier. $899, fully boxed and complete, and in, as I say, excellent condition. A quick mention to a IC7 1A, the 100 watt radio for HF from Icom. Again, comes with everything you need: mic, manual, DC cable, and a nice starter radio if you're new to the hobby, or if you want a second radio, maybe want a radio to take in the camper van or something like that. Absolutely perfect. Talking about things to go in the camper van, an IC700 from Icom. Now this is obviously their VHF UHF Mobile with that nice colour screen. I've seen a couple of these installed in people's mobile shacks, and they look absolutely fantastic. Team it with something like a Tar Heel, and you've got a very good mobile setup. $649 gets that one. It is fully boxed and complete, comes with everything you need. And if I didn't have an 857 in my car, I could be tempted. Next to it is its successor, the IC70-100. Retains HF 6 meters, VHF UHF, adds 4 meters, and crucially DStar. Sorry, Gary. Again, this one fully boxed and complete. That nice monochrome touch screen on the 7100, unlike the colour screen of the 7000, but it adds touch support as well. So DStar as well, you can upload it with a file from the Icom's dedicated DStar website and have a full repeater listing for the UK in it. You can also add a GPS unit to it, and it does a near repeater function as well, if I can get my words out. 749 gets you the 7100. An IC703 and that has just come available. Of course, 703 is a fantastic radio, being HF with HF 6 meters, sorry, with a built-in ATU, 10 watts out on a 703. They're universally loved. It was reserved for a little while for a customer. He's now decided he doesn't have a need for it, so it's coming back on release. So that'll be back on the website by the time this video goes up. We'll mention an honourable mention to a Tigertronics SL USB. The Signalink USB from Tigertronics has been around for a number of years. I've got one. I think Gary's got one. Pretty much everyone's got one. If you've got things like an 817 or a 450 or pretty much any radio on the market that doesn't have an easy way to interface it with a computer, the Tigertronics Signalink USB is the way to do it. £55. You will have to have the cable you need for your radio. They're around about £20. Moving on, we around the corner, I spoke about my 857D just now. Here is an 857D in a really good condition. I will say that if I just pick the radio up, Gary, there we go, you'll see on the side it's got the telltale marks having been installed in its mobile bracket. Obviously it is a used radio, you would expect some marks on it, but the actual screen itself is fine. There's no marks on the screen or the rest of the fascia. Yours for just $549, fully boxed and complete. What else have we got around this corner of the showroom? We had the 480HX at the start. We've got a 480 SAT, the 100 watt model with the ATU in it. 699 gets you that, so there's £100 difference between the 200 watt model, but say 100 watts with the ATU, fully boxed and complete, and perfect in the if you want to go mobile HF, is one of the best mobile HF and 6 meter radios you can get. Though I feel the 891 may have something to say about that, as we've got one up there, the FT891. 499 gets you that one, fully boxed and complete. You can add it to it a FC50. We've got to use one of those at the moment, the matching auto ATU. And if you want both together, I'm sure we can work out a little price for you. Give us a call at the store, 0345 2300 599. Of course, all of our used items can be viewed on our website, hamradio.co.uk/used. And if you see something on there you like, if you see something in the video that you like, you want to get in your shack, give us a call as soon as you're seeing the video, because I have to say, as soon as the video goes up, lots of the items sell very quickly. So 0345 2300 599. Until next week, we'll see you at the RSGB convention if you're going, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.